Hi, I'm Kathy, the Celtic Mink Comments, cause Grandma got a YouTube channel. And today's going to be very selfish. I did not vote for Donald Trump, and I certainly did not elect Elon Musk. But guess what? We got both of them anyway. Not my fault, but you guys said we want this guy, and now we're all dealing with the consequences of your vote. So, fuck you, I didn't vote for the man. Now I'm gonna get screwed along with about 70 million other Americans. Okay, so I am 71. I am a fucking fat old lady. I'm a battle axe. I have been told this by the nicest trolls that I know. Isn't that great? I've already been deprecated. So, I paid into Social Security all my working life. I got my first job at 14. It was just a summer job working at a pool. Back then, you actually applied for a Social Security number if you were working. So, 14, I got my Social Security number. And that was a big deal. So my entire working life, starting at the age of 14, I've been paying into Social Security with my payroll taxes and my employer's matching payroll taxes. But guess what? Elon Musk says that Social Security is a Ponzi scheme. It's not a pay-as-you-go system. Yes, we pay in, and yes, when we retire, we collect. But that's not a pay-as-you-go system. It's just like any other savings account. You pay in, and then you withdraw your money. So, anyway, I did have to stop working because, like many people, I had health issues, and my doctor declared me unfit and 100% disabled. And after 12 years, I finally got able to collect Social Security disability. Every time I applied, I had to submit my medical information. I had to go through the appeals process and be denied. Each time it took approximately 4 years. So it took 4 applications, and the 4th time I got approved on the first pass. That's amazing because I'm not going to go into my health and tell you why, just take my word for it. But now, Elon Musk, having said Social Security is a Ponzi scheme, and dead people are collecting Social Security, and people over 100 years old are collecting Social Security, so waste, fraud, and abuse. Trademark Elon Musk. Isn't this all great? Well, Social Security was started under Roosevelt back in 1935 during the Great Depression, when local charities and families were overwhelmed by the number of seniors who no longer had money, whose families no longer had money, because banks didn't have the insurance we do now on our accounts. If a bank got in trouble, you lost your money. So guess what? Lots of people lost their life savings in these bank crashes. I've been getting Social Security now for many, many years because I was collecting disability. And when I reached retirement age, I was switched over to regular Social Security. But Elon Musk says, I don't deserve it. And Musk and his Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, and that team of boys of his between 19 and 26 are going to go in and they are going to completely rewrite the Social Security code, a code that is built on an outdated programming language called COBOL. But these Doge boys, who don't even know what COBOL is, who don't understand how Social Security works, are just going to go in and rewrite our code, which has over 1 million lines, with artificial intelligence. And they are going to take an unplanned project and they are going to complete it in a matter of months. Something that usually takes years of planning and careful testing of code before it goes live. But hey, these boys know more than we do because the tech bros are the programmers and they have no life experience, and they're going to come in and they are going to correct all the problems in Social Security, with the vampires collecting it, with the dead people collecting it, with all the waste, fraud, and abuse. Trademark Elon Musk. But hey, yes, they're admitting there are going to be problems. Mistakes will be made. But guess what? There are real live people collecting Social Security. Some people, this is their only income. This pays for their housing and their food and their medical care. For people who are living in nursing homes, this pays for their medical care in the nursing home. And guess what? Many nursing homes are a for-profit business. You don't pay up? Boom, you're out. Where you going to go? Not our problem. Who's going to take care of you? Not our problem. Do the Republicans care? No, because they put Elon Musk and his doggy department and his band of little incels to rewrite our code. And guess what? If you don't get a check and you complain, you must be a fraudster, according to the billionaire Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent. Hey, if I don't get my check, and that is my only source of income, I want to know why. But if I complain, I'm a fraudster. So, here's our circle of logic. Social Security is nothing but a Ponzi scheme. Social Security is being paid out to people that don't deserve it. Social Security offices are being cut. They have removed 7,000 people from the Social Security services. You can't get in touch with them. You can't get through on the phone. You can't get through on your computer, assuming old people know how to use a computer, and some don't. Hey, I got into computers back in 1982. Why do I know the year? Because the year my son was born. So I've been using computers for a while. Yeah, I've been through CPM. I've been through iterations of DOS. I have been through all numbers of Windows starting at 3.1 up to Win 11. Yeah, I've even done a little Mac for clients. But personally, I don't like the Mac OS. Well, Apple OS now. Back then, Mac was the big thing. Anyway, so what do these mistakes being made mean? Well, it means people like me are terrified. What if we don't get our Social Security checks? How are we supposed to pay our bills? What are we supposed to do? Well, Wandering in my personal life for a moment, my husband and I don't play and share well when it comes to certain things. We can't have a joint bank account. We can't clean in the same room. We can't share a computer. These are the areas of our Hi, I'm Kathy, the Celtic Mink Comments, because Grandma got a YouTube channel. And today's going to be very selfish. I did not vote for Donald Trump, and I certainly did not elect Elon Musk. But guess what? We got both of them anyway. Not my fault, but you guys said we want this guy, and now we're all dealing with the consequences of your vote. So, fuck you, I didn't vote for the man. Now I'm gonna get screwed along with about 70 million other Americans. Okay, so I am 71. I am a fucking fat old lady. I'm a battle axe. I have been told this by the nicest trolls that I know. Isn't that great? I've already been deprecated. So, I paid into Social Security all my working life. I got my first job at 14.